Okay, I'm gonna go in with the transition shade to start. That's always a safe bet. So let's go in with this cool tone brown called Jet Setter from my Tartelette and Bloom palette. And I'm just gonna kind of put that in the crease. Sorry, I'm gonna turn more towards you guys. Transition shades, when you work with color, they kind of just ground the look and they help you kind of chisel out the shape of your eye so that you can see where exactly you want to put things and kind of serve as a guideline. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so I think we're gonna go in first with this peanut butter and jelly palette, and I'm gonna use the beautiful bright purple shade called Jelly, and I'm going to take that on the same brush, pick a little bit of that up, tap the excess off, and just lay that on the lid to start. This is a gorgeous purple shade. Purple's a really good color for people like me that have green eyes. They really make the eyes pop, and they purples are a lot of people use purples in makeup, so there's a lot of like different kinds of purple options on the market that are really beautiful colors. So I'm taking that back over the transition shade and I'm really blowing all that purple out. Kind of high up, honestly, like not all the way up my brow bone, but pretty high. And let's just kind of really take our time blending that. I'm not taking it too far in, but let's do take it under our eye. Okay, that's so scary to me. I never use this much color, so to have that much like purple all over my lid is like, oh my God. And even up into the brow bone. It's very frightening. You may notice that I didn't pull the purple down in this area of my eyes. I still like to keep that kind of fleshy and light so that it doesn't darken up too much. I don't want to bring any color in there. Let's just pack that on the other eye, get it nice and full of pigment. We're gonna lay stuff over top of this, but this is a beautiful base to start. A gorgeous purple color. I'm gonna kind of clean up the top. That was a little too high. I do that all the time. I'll put something on and I'm like, oh, I don't like how that looks, and clean it up. You can clean up anything. There's nothing you can't remove. Okay, I'm just gonna stop blending because I could be here all day. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with this deeper purple shimmery shade. It's called Jammin, and I'm gonna pick that up on a small brush because we're gonna do the outer corner of our eye and we're gonna deepen that up a little bit, give ourselves some dimension. I'm gonna lay the color down with the pointed end of this brush, and then I'm gonna go black and blend in afterward. Also brought that down a little bit. Now I'm taking the fluffy part of the brush and blending that out. Keeping that pretty well concentrated in the corner part of my eye. Okay. Now let's do the other side. My left eye is always a little harder for me. I can't see it as well. My eye wants to kind of flutter when I do this eye makeup on this side. Okay, I'm gonna kind of leave it at that because you gotta quit while you're ahead, right? Okay, so let's go into that really beautiful ColourPop single shadow. And we're gonna lay that over the top. So I'm gonna pick that up with my finger actually. Sometimes glitter, really shimmery, glittery shades are best applied with your finger. Now for this, I think I'm gonna put that really in like the center of my lid. Oh wow. Gosh, that's so pretty. Look how gorgeous that is. That's really beautiful. Color is so fun. I mean, I don't do it a lot because it's not my true like signature style. I'm a lot more happy with how my face looks in neutral tones, but I kid you not, when I do pull out color, I really enjoy it. It is a lot of fun, and there's a few times a year where I'll pull out some like outrageous shade, and it's just fun for that day. I'm like, I wouldn't say it's me, but I'm like enjoying how I feel still when I wear it. So let's go back in with a little more. I'm gonna get a makeup removing wipe. Get a little bit of that glitter off my finger. Okay, let's go in with a little more of that jelly shade that we first put on our lid, just to kind of blend everything back out seamlessly together. I want to put that back over that rich shade that we put called Jammin, the dark one. I'm gonna put the jelly over that because I feel like I don't want it to be quite a smoky eye. I want it to be just more like a fun purple eye. And the Jammin darkness kind of made it feel a little smoky. I think I'm actually gonna end up using that Slytherin palette for a green look because that's some really beautiful green shades, but the purples just weren't speaking to me. But there is one that I want to touch. It's called Moon right here. I'm actually going to put that right in the very center of my eye, of my eyelid, just for a tiny bit of added extra glow. Just like that. A little bit of extra shimmer. Beautiful. And you know what? I'm going to pop a little bit of it in the inner corner, just to brighten the inner corner a smidge. With makeup like this, having an inner corner highlight is really nice. It kind of just brings the whole eye look together. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to do eyeliner. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs eye pencil in the shade Plumage. It's a beautiful purple. I love these. They're a very creamy formula and you don't have to sharpen them. They have a twisty end, so you can just push the pencil up. I don't like ones that I have to sharpen. I'm like the world's worst pencil sharpener. I always have been. Doing eyeliner is like the bane of my existence. Colored, winged, or otherwise. Okay. Wow, that looks like, I think it looks pretty and it's kind of fun. Okay. Now, I'm gonna clean up my under eye just in case I got any fallout. I'm gonna reapply some concealer there just to, just to brighten up the look back again. I do my concealer first and I'm like, what was I thinking? Okay, so we'll put on a little bit of that Maybelline FitMe. There we go. Okay, always good to just double check on the under eyes, make sure they're having a good time still. That's pretty. Okay, so let's do mascara. This is the Lancôme Monsieur Big Mascara, a really good one. This is a new tube and I've got to start using it because it's been too liquidy and it hasn't been going well, so I've got to just kind of scrape some of the excess liquid off the bristles so I don't get, you know, carried away. And we're just going to take our time, very gingerly apply it. Still scrape some of that excess off. There's so much product on here. I've never owned this mascara before. Other beauty gurus talk about it, rave about it. I don't know, I'm having kind of mixed success so far. I think I just need the tube to dry out a little more. I have such like voluminous, large lashes, so like any liquid mascara that's not dry will go everywhere because my lashes go everywhere. So we'll see. Okay. So I like how my kind of base and my bronzer look right now, so let's go in with blush. So I'm using this Alamar palette. This is a great brand. It's owned by a Latina makeup guru, and it's just a really nice beautiful brand, honestly, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. So it's called Alamar, and I think you can get it on their website. I don't know if it's selling yet in other, you know, like Sephora or Ulta that yet, but you can get it on their website. So I'm using the middle shade. It's called Paraiso, I think. Mispronouncing everything. It's a beautiful kind of nude, not too much blush. With eyes like this, I don't want my my cheeks and my lips to take away from that or to make my face too busy. So I'm kind of gonna keep them pretty neutral just to be on the safe side. So I'm gonna lay down a little balm first on my lips and kind of moisturize them. Okay. Got like the most chapped lips lately. Probably means I need to drink more water. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my NudeStix. This is a new lip color cheek balm stick in the shade Pulse. I picked this up while I was at Ulta as well. I like how that looks. I think it needs a little bit of something extra. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a hint of this coral lip gloss on. This is from Bath and Body Works. And just gonna kind of add a hint of shine. I don't like to over gloss. Okay, and then last but not least, let's do a little bit of highlight. What do I want to use? Let's go into our Hourglass Unlocked palette, and I'm gonna use the shade, this champagne shade right here on the corner. Any champagne shade will do. I'm being kind of careless and less precise today just because I'm not going anywhere or like, you know, seeing anyone, and we're feeling experimental. Okay, so this is a fun look. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. The eyes, I think they're really beautiful and full, and they're really vibrant, and the lips and the cheeks are kind of neutral just so we're not distracting too much. I feel like it's, you either do, you know, lips or you do eyes, one or the other, and that way you're getting the full effect of the makeup you put on. Sometimes if you do busy eyes and busy lips, I feel like they can kind of take away from each other and you don't get the full effect of whichever one you really want to pop. So today it was all about eyes, and I think pretty soon I'm going to do a little tutorial using some of these beautiful olive tones in this palette. I think that'll be really fun as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you know exactly when my videos appear. Thanks so much for you guys' support. I love you all. Goodbye.